Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Carlito Spray. Told you guys I wouldn't make you wait so long for another video. Before I dive into the review, I want to go ahead and give a huge shout out to all my viewers and my subscribers. The feedback I've been getting on my first 4 videos is amazing. I mean, I appreciate all the comments, all the likes that I get, all the messages I'm getting, telling me how great I'm doing for a first time reviewer, for never doing this before in my life. This is the most I've ever been in front of a camera. It really means a lot to me, guys. So I appreciate it. I'm going to keep putting out as many videos as I can. You guys give me the motivation to do so. Just a quick shout out to you guys. Before I dive into the review, I'm going to go ahead and take a sip of this Pepsi. The Denver Broncos are the best NFL team, just in case you guys didn't know. Man, that's my favorite drink in the whole world. I'm addicted to Pepsi, so if you guys ever want to send me some Pepsi, not the can, the bottle, there's a big difference. All you Pepsi heads out there know what I'm talking about. Alright, let's dive into the review. Every time I want to make a new video, I always want to find inspiration. I don't want to just dive into one just to make. I don't want to make a video just to make it. So I always find inspiration. So actually, a few nights ago when I was going to my local gas station, I'm like, man, let me call my best friend Anthony. I called him and I was just seeing what he was doing, asking him what he thinks about my videos. He's actually my biggest fan. So I asked him, man, do you have any ideas on what video or what cologne I should review next? And he tells me, why don't you do a Creed? And I'm like, okay, which one? He's like, man, the one with the dope black bottle. So I'm sure you guys all know what I'm talking about. Creed's Green Irish Tweed. I don't care what no one says. This, in my personal opinion, this is the best presentation from all the Creeds. Second to Viking. Viking's really dope too, but this being my favorite color, not even the juice has to do anything with this. Just the bottle. It's matte black, my favorite color. It's like a black t-shirt. You can't go wrong with it. Out of all my colognes, this is my favorite presentation. I don't have a cologne that's all black. Everything on it black. So this one is my favorite bottle in my whole collection. Let's dive into it. If someone were to ask me, Carlos, can you describe the color green to someone? I say, yeah, just go ahead and I'd go ahead and just spray this on a strip and hand it to them and be like, this is what the color green smells like. All the reviewers say it smells like you're rolling down the hills of Ireland and all the green grass. I mean, I've never rolled down the hills in Ireland, so I mean, if it's anything like Green Irish, smelling like anything like Green Irish Tweed, well then that's going to be one of my bucket lists. So let's talk about it a little bit. Is it worth the price tag? It's a pretty steep price tag, but I say yes. It's made in the 80s. It's been out since the 80s, I should say. But it doesn't smell dated. It doesn't smell old. It doesn't smell vintage. It's like really modern to this day still. It performs really well. I actually got this specific bottle. This is a 2001 formulation. The way I got it was I'm in a fragrance group called the Fragrance Guru Nation on Facebook, and I have a friend that her name's Brenda, and I always used to do business with her a lot. I would buy bottles every other day from her. She's like my biggest supplier. And one day she posted this, or she usually DMs me with stuff before she puts it out, because I was buying a lot of bottles from her. And she tells me, hey, do you have Green Irish Tweed? And I'm like, no, I do not. I do want it though. And she's like, well, I got a bottle. It's partially used, but it's pretty much brand new. So I'm like, okay, well, what year is it? Because I know the formulations are different and the performance is different. And she's like, it's a 2001. And I'm like, get out of here. No, it's not. She sent me the batch code and everything. I looked it up. Sure enough, it's a 2001 formulation. So I was ecstatic. I'm like, oh man, let me see if I can afford it. So then I asked her, how much would you sell it to me for? And she tells me, man, Carlos, you always do business with me. We always do good business. Just give me $80 and it's yours. I'm like, you're kidding with me, right? And she's like, no, you've bought plenty from me. I figured, hey, you're my best customer, so why not give you a discount on it? I'm not really a fan of it. And when she said that, I definitely thought she was lying, because everyone should be a fan of this. This stuff is amazing. So I'm like, you sure? She's like, yeah. So it's like, okay, $80, the best $80 I've ever spent, for sure. So so that's a little backstory about how I got this specific bottle. I hear all the newer formulations aren't as potent, but I actually have a newer formulation in a 10 milliliter sample. It works just as good almost. The vintage version that I have is like maybe 10 to 12 hours. The only way it comes off is if I take it off with in the shower. But I tested out the I put it on one hand, this one, and then my sample on my other hand. And during the day I tested it out, and the newer one fades away maybe like after 6 or 7 hours, which is still good too. I mean, I like 6 or 7 hours is a long time, so for something to last on your skin. So you guys don't worry about the formulation. I mean, you guys are like, yeah, you got the 2001. Of course you're gonna say that. No, but seriously, guys, just get the newer formulations. They work just as well too. I would use this on definitely in the springtime when it's not so hot out and it's not so cold. Maybe like the 75, 80 degree weather days. I'd wear this with like a plain t-shirt. I love to wear it with a black t-shirt. It just I just think it goes well. Maybe I'm in my own head, but in my opinion, that's the best time to wear it. At night, like in the springtime nights when it gets to maybe like 65 degrees and that cool breeze is coming out, you guys can feel it. Oh, this works wonders. This is actually, my girlfriend really likes this one. On one of our first dates, I've actually wore this and she really liked it. So it brings back good memories. I would wear this casually, formally too, definitely. If you want to wear this with a suit and tie, you'll be one of the best smelling guys wherever you go. It's worth the price tag, guys. I mean, if you guys are going to get it, you guys have to definitely get the 4 ounce, because the smaller bottles come in the clear ones, and I'm just like, if you're going to spend all that money, you might as well go big and go ahead and, if you're going to cop something, you better cop for real, as my boy Jay-Z says. Yeah, just don't get the clear bottle. Just get the black bottle. Trust me, it's worth it. You guys want to put this on the shelf and show everybody that walks by and be like, yeah, I got the black bottle. Compliment factor, I don't wear fragrances for compliments. I can actually tell you that truthfully. I wear them because I love them, and if I garner a compliment, then even better. But yeah, guys, I've gotten plenty of compliments with this. Older women, younger women, older guys, younger guys, they always tell me, yo, that smells really good. What is that? And I tell them Creed's Green Irish Tweed. Where I'm from, I've never met a lot of fragrance heads, so people went locally in my Walmart or just anywhere I get a compliment, most of the time they ask me what it is, and I tell them, and they've never heard of Green Irish Tweed. Some people compare it to another classic from the 80s, Cool Water. I mean, kinda, but it's like comparing Pepsi to Coke. I mean, kinda, but not really. So, yeah. Don't get me wrong, Cool Water is a great fragrance in its own right, but it doesn't compare to this one. You guys definitely check it out if you guys don't have it yet, or especially if you guys are wanting to jump into the niche game and you guys don't know which one to get, because I know a lot of the niche fragrances are like, wow, like compared to like popular people-pleasing designer scents, some niche can really, like, you can go wrong with a niche fragrance, especially if your nose is just used to designer fragrances, but not with this one. If you guys want to dive into the niche beginners, like if you guys are barely beginning your niche fragrance collection, definitely get Creed's Green Irish Tweed. You're going to smell fresh. You're going to smell fantastic. You're going to smell clean, fresh out the shower, lasts all day, and who doesn't want to smell clean and fresh all day? But yeah, guys, that's pretty much about it on this fragrance. I hope you guys enjoy my videos, and you guys continue to like and comment and subscribe. You guys continue to show me all the love and support you guys have been giving me. I really, really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys soon. As always, your friend Carlito Spray.